So let's begin. Namaste and good evening all for the day 17 of October Yoga Challenge. So as usual, let's start with making a humming sound 3 times. So sit with your eyes closed. Take a normal breath in. Breathe out. Take a deep breath in. Breathe out completely. Breathe in for making a humming sound. Feel the sensation inside the body. Wherever your mind is, bring back to this moment here and now. And here we'll start with Kapalbhati Pranayama. So those who don't know how to do Kapalbhati, only they can open their eyes. The others just sit with their eyes closed. So what we do in Kapalbhati Pranayama is we breathe out forcefully and pull our navel in. And then breathing in is automatic. Automatically the breath goes in. I'll show you for 3 breaths like this with a normal speed and all that. Okay. So let's start. We'll be doing it for 20 breaths, 3 rounds. So sit with your eyes closed. Take a normal breath in, breathe out. Take a deep breath in, breathe out completely. Breathe in for Kapalbhati. Relax. Feel the sensation inside the body. Feel the energy rising and moving towards your head region. Your face, frontal lobe of your head. Let's continue with second round of Kapalbhati. Take a normal breath in, breathe out. Take a deep breath in, breathe out completely. Breathe in for Kapalbhati. Relax. Feel the sensation inside the body with a smile on your face. Let's continue with third round of Kapalbhati. Take a normal breath in, breathe out, breathe in for Kapalbhati. Relax. Feel the sensation inside the body. Now let's gently open your eyes. We will do some loosening, joint loosening exercises. Let's start with your neck rotation. Breathing in, take your head up. And breathing out, chin to the chest. Once again, breathing in, take your head up. And breathing out, chin to the chest. This time, breathing in from your right hand back. Breathing out, left and front. Make a nice circle with your neck. Attention on your neck region. Coordinate the movement with the breath. And do not forget the smile on your face. Once you complete this round, reverse direction. Breathing in left and back and breathing out right and front. And once you complete this round, relax. Slowly come back to the center. Now gently place both the palms on your shoulders. Join your elbows in front of the chest. Breathing in, take both the arms up and back. And breathing out, down and front. Make a nice circle with your shoulders. Continue. Reverse direction. Breathing in, down and back. And breathing out, up and front. Loosen up all your joints. And relax. Okay, now let's go down to the spine, the center region. What we do is we turn to the right side, take your left palm and put it on your right knee. And with the help of the right palm, hold your left hip on the left waist side and look over your left right shoulder. Look behind your right shoulder. Breathing in, come back to the center. And now on the other side, the right palm on your left knee and your left palm on your right side of the waist. Breathing in, come back to the center. Breathing out to the right again. Breathing in, come back to the center and breathing out to the left. Let's do it one more time. Breathing in, come back to the center, go to the right. Breathing in and breathing out to the left. And relax. Now let's do body rotation. Place the palms on your knees. Straighten your back. Back should be straight. And breathing out, bend forward as much as you can. And breathing in from your right and back. Breathing out, left and front. Make a nice circle. Now reverse the direction. Breathing in left and back. And breathing out right and front. Once you complete this round, relax. Slowly come back to the center. Now let's sit in Dandasana. Both the legs straight. Okay, like this. If you feel difficulty in sitting like this, you may take a small pillow below your hip. And now push your toes forward. Push your toes forward and pull it towards your body. Pull your toes towards your body. Push and pull. Push and pull. Feel the movement of the calf muscles, the knee. And now let's rotate the ankle clockwise, both the ankle clockwise and the anti-clockwise. And relax. Slowly stand up. Loosen up your leg. Loosen up your leg. Shake your fingers. Shake your whole body. Keep shaking. Keep shaking. Shake, 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 shake. Okay, let's start with the high knee. I think everybody knows how to do a high knee now. Make a thumbs like this and make a fist. The thumb is not going down. The knees are coming up and touching the thumbs. And we'll make a sound as if we are riding a horse. Okay, let's start. Relax. Catch a few breaths. Let's do one more exercise for the warm up. So we will do standing abdominal crunches today. So what we do is we make a shoulder like this. Bring your right knee and the right elbow and the left knee. Start. One, two, 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 one, two. Relax. Very good exercise to burn the belly fat. Take few breaths here. You may breathe in from the nose and breathe out through the mouth. So let's move into the asanas. So when we do asanas, follow the three key rules. The first rule is we put some effort to come to the asana. And then once you are in the asana, just relax in that posture. Do not fight with yourself. So do as much as you can, only that. If you do extra, then you will be, oh, it's difficult. Okay. The second one is awareness on the breath. The mind will keep on going here and there. Just bring back the awareness to the breath and you will see how the mind is settling down. And the third one is whatever body part is stretched, just bring the mind there. The blockage or the cleansing of that particular body part begins. All the blockages get removed. Okay. Follow these three key rules. Let's start with Urdhva Tadasana. Take your palms up, interlace the finger. Slowly come up on your toes. Give a nice stretch to your whole spine. Breathing out, relax, slowly go down and take your arms up. Once again, breathing in, take your arms up, interlace the finger, index finger pointing to the ceiling. And breathing out, bend to the right side. Feel the stretch on the left side of the body. So attention on the stretched body part, awareness on the breath, and relax in the posture. Breathing in, come back to the center, and breathing out to the left. Body should be in one plane. You're not going like this, then it's of no use. Should be in one plane, not going back as well. In one plane. Breathing in, slowly come up, and breathing out, relax your arms. Now let's do Virabhadrasana 1. So now spread your leg, turn your right foot 90 degrees outwards, the left foot 10 to 15 degrees inward or even more for the Virabhadrasana 1. And turn your body to the right side first. Turn your body to the right side. Now gently bend your right leg 90 degrees. And those who want to go deeper, they may increase the distance between both the foot. And join your palms in front of the chest first. And slowly take your arms up. Go down as much as you can. Push your pelvis down and bend backwards. Listen to the body. Do as much as you can. Do not overstretch. This is the profile picture of our group. Breathing in, slowly come up. And breathing out, relax. Let's do it on the other side. Gently turn your left foot 90 degrees outward. The right foot for 30, 45 degrees, whatever you can, because this is Virabhadrasana 1. Turn your body to the left side this time. Breathing in, take your arms up in front of the chest and bend your left leg this time. Take your knee exactly above the ankle, 90 degrees, and push your right foot back to go deeper into the stretch and bend backwards. You may push up and down, open up your hip. Do as much as you can. Listen to your body. Breathing in, slowly come up, and breathing out, relax. Loosen up your legs. Now, once again, spread your leg 3.5 feet apart. Now we will do Virabhadrasana 2. Turn your right foot 90 degrees, left foot 10 to 15 degrees inward. Breathing in, take your arms up in line with the shoulder. Breathing out, bend your right leg 90 degrees. Exactly your knees above the ankle. That is the point you should hold. Body is in center. And from here, let's do a little bit of variation. Bend to the right side and place your right elbow on your right knee and take your left arm up. The left side of the body is in straight line. To make it straight, you may bend your knees a little bit more. Or if both the legs are very close, then the left side of the body will not become straight. You can see, notice yourself whether it's straight or not. Breathing in, slowly come up. And breathing out, relax. Let's do it on the other side. Left foot 90 degrees outward. The right foot 10 to 15 degrees inward. Breathing in, take your arms up. Bend your left leg 90 degrees. Stay there first. Balance yourself. And now breathing out, bend to the left side. Place your left elbow on your left knee and take your right arm up. Push your hips a little bit down to make your right side straighter. You can see in the video. Breathing in, slowly come up. And breathing out, relax. Very good. Loosen up your thighs, loosen up your legs. Loosening up is very important. Now let's do tree posture. In the tree pose, what we do is, we first transfer our whole weight to the right leg and lift up our left leg and place the left foot on your inner thigh of the right leg. Breathing in, bring your palms in front of the chest and slowly take your arms up. Balance your whole body. Balance the body with the help of your right foot, toes. Play with your toes. Look at a single point in front of you. You will be able to hold. Don't worry, if you can't keep it on your inner thigh, you can keep it below the knee. That also is fine. But don't put on your knee. Breathing in, relax, and take your arms down. Let's do it on the other leg. Now transfer the whole body weight to the left leg first. And gently lift up the right leg. Place the right foot on the inner thigh of the left leg. Breathing in, take your arms up. Join your palms together. You may take here first and then take it up. easier to go. Look at a single point in front of you. You will be able to hold. This posture increases the focus and concentration, especially very good for the kids. I can see some of the kids trying very hard. Go on. And breathing out, relax. Very good. Let's come to the front of the mat. Let's do few rounds of one round of Surya Namaskar with some variations. Okay. Breathe in and out. Namaste. 1, 2, front and up. Stay here. Take few breaths. Breathing in, slowly straighten your back, and breathing out. Bend forward from your waist and slowly go down. Keep your back straight. Come halfway first, and then go down and place the palms by the side of your feet. You may bend your knees a little bit. Now breathing in, straighten your back. While breathing in, you may expand your stomach and place your stomach on your thigh and straighten your back. And breathing out, go closer to the knee. Straighten your leg. Now breathing in, take your right leg back. Body is in straight line. In Dandasana. In Ashwachancharanasana, sorry. Stay here, take few breaths. Once again, breathe in and then breathing out. Take your left leg back. Body is in straight line here. So today we will work on our core muscles. So stay here for a few breaths first. Now we will go down on our elbows, keeping our back. Don't bring your back down like this. Back will remain slightly. If it is up a little bit, it's fine. Slowly go down on your elbows. Hold the right fist with the left palm. Stay here 1 or 2 breaths. Come back to stick pose, Chaturanga Dandasana. Once again, go back to the elbow. Stay here. And back to the Dandasana. Again, go back to the elbow. Once again, back to Dandasana. Stay here. Now let's relax in child pose for a few breaths. We want to do some more variations here. Relax in child pose. Now breathing in, slowly come up. Okay, now from here, you will do some push-ups. For some who have done some gym or anything, for them it would be easy. But for the ladies or the people who have never tried, it might be difficult. So for the ones for whom it is difficult, you may place the knee on the ground and then do the push-up. For the ones who can do straight away, you just do the push-ups here. Slowly go down and come up. Go down and come up. Go down and come up. For those who are, if you are finding it difficult, you may place your knee on the ground. Go down and come up and relax. That is good enough. Now gently place your knee on the ground, slide your chin forward and come to Ashtanga Namaskar. All these exercises on Chaturanga Dandasana helps to build the core muscles as well as strengthen your arms. Breathing in Cobra. Breathing out, inverted V. Touch your heels also to the ground. Touch your heels to the ground. And now from here, we will go into the dolphin pose. If you all remember, let's place the elbow on the ground. Hold the right fist with the left palm. And bring your legs closer to the body and your head between that V. Stay here. Take few breaths here.
There are some movements here which can be considered as level 3 depending upon the condition of your own body. You just move forward, take our chin, cross the fist, and come back. Once again, move forward, cross the fist, and come back. Listen to your body. Do as much as you can, and come back. Relax. Relax in child pose. Once again, slowly come up. Come up in downward facing dog. Breathing in, bring your right leg between the palms. Back to Ashwa Sanchalanasana. Breathing out, left leg. In, up and back. And breathing out, namaste. So this was the first half full of variation. Let's do the second half just to complete the whole round without any variation. Breathe in and out. Namaste. 1, 2, front and up. 3, forward and down. 4, left leg back. Body right leg back. Breathing out, knee chest chin on the ground. Breathing in, cobra. Breathing out, inverted V. In, left leg between the palms. Breathing out, right leg. In, up and back. And breathing out. Namaste. Very good. So now we go to our imaginary chair pose. Today we'll try something different here, but listen to your body. We will do our imaginary chair pose on one leg, one by one. So those who have any knee issues or anything, please avoid. You just sit down. But for others, those who can do, let's try. Lift your right leg and place it on your left knee and slowly go down, down, down. Keep your back straight. Down, down, down. Stay there. Very good. And slowly come up. Let's do it with the other leg. Go down, down. Keep your back straight. Listen to your body. Do as much as you can. Don't struggle. Breathing in, slowly come up. Relax both the legs. Now we will slowly sit in squatting position. Slowly sit, squatting position. And hook up your elbows on the thighs and join your palms in front of the chest. This is called as Malasana, the natural morning pose. And breathing out, relax. Let's do butterfly pose. Join your feet together. Bring it close to the body, as close as possible. Flap your legs. Faster, faster. Relax. You may place both the feet 4 to 5 inches apart. Sit in your back. Press the thighs on the ground and go forward. Listen to your body. Keep your back straight and go. If you can go only half, just go only half. Do as much as you can. Just a little bit more is good enough. Breathing in, slowly come up. Okay. Now let's do mountain pose here. Those who can sit in Padmasana, like place the right foot on your left thigh. This is half Padmasana. And those who can sit in full Padmasana, take your left leg on the right thigh. This is full Padmasana. Whatever is comfortable to you. If you can't do half or full, you just sit in cross leg. And here, straighten your back. Breathing in, take your arms up. Join your palms together on top and stretch your whole body. Sitting mountain pose. With Padmasana, the body is totally balanced. We are stretching the spine. Take few breaths here. And breathing out, relax. While taking your arms down, make a fist with your right palm, and take it behind your back and hold the right wrist with your left palm, like this, behind the back. Right wrist with the left palm, sit in your back, and slowly go down. This is called as Yoga Mudra. Go down as much as you can. Breathing in, slowly come up. Okay. Now let's do one more posture here, sitting spinal twist. So how we do sitting spinal twist is, we straighten your leg in Dandasana. Okay. Now gently bend your right leg. Place your right foot across your left knee on the outside edge of the left knee, like this. Okay. And now gently bend your left leg and bring your left foot close to your right hip. Okay. Very good. I think everybody is following the instructions very well. Breathing in, lift up your right arm up and place it behind the body. Place it behind the body. Breathe in and then breathing out. Once again, breathe in. Take your left arm up and hook up your left elbow on the right knee and look over your right shoulder. You may keep your hand like this or go deeper into the stretch by holding your ankle or your shin bone wherever you reach. Some people might be very flexible. They can even hold their right foot. Sitting spinal twist. A very good exercise to massage all the abdominal organs, which helps in improving the digestion. This exercise is also very good for diabetes. Breathing in, slowly lift up your left arm up, and then the right arm. Once again, straighten your leg. Follow the instructions carefully. Now bend your left leg. Place your left foot on the outer edge of the right leg, right knee. Bend your right knee and bring your right foot closer to the left hip. Now breathing in, lift up your left arm up and place it behind the body. Once again, breathing in and breathing out. Hook up your right knee with the right elbow with the left knee and look over your left shoulder. Stay here, take few breaths. Breathing in, relax the stretch, and breathing out, sit in your leg. Okay, now let's lie down. Let's do some lying down postures. Palms below the shoulder. Breathing in, slowly come up in Bhujangasana, vertebra by vertebra. Elbows close to the body. Those who find this difficult, they may do it like this. This is called sphinx pose. Your elbows are exactly below the shoulder and just do halfway. But do not squeeze your shoulder like this or take your elbows out like this. Then the effect is not correct. Either you do properly or you do half. Breathing out, relax. Bend your knees, hold the ankle. Breathing in, slowly come up in Dhanurasana, the bow posture. Let's see if you can rock your body forward and backwards. Relax. And gently flip over to your back. Let's do lying down postures on the back. So today we will work on the boat posture a little bit more. So let's stretch our arms over the head, breathing in. And then breathing out, come to the boat posture. High boat or low boat, whatever you can. And stay here and let's move our leg up and down. Come on. Up, down, up, down. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and relax. All these exercises helps us to build the core muscles all around your abdominal, your thighs. Now let's do one more time this boat posture with crossing the legs. Now breathing in, take your arms up over the head, and breathing out, come to the boat posture. Low boat or high boat, whatever you can. And let's cross our leg. Cross our leg. Very good. And relax. Now gently bend both the legs. Bring it closer to the chest, as close as possible. Now once again breathing and then breathing out. Bring your nose between the knee. Hold both the knees. Properly squeeze your whole body as if you're a small atom. And you may rock your body forward and backwards. Give a good massage to your back. And relax. Let go. Drop your whole body weight to the ground. Let's shake our body and make a humming sound. Shake your legs, your arms, your whole body, your head left and right, and start making a humming sound. Relax. Feel the prana becoming alive in each cell of your body. Let the body dissolve into the Mother Earth. And let your mind dissolve into the space. Gently bring the attention to your right leg. Left leg. Genital region. Abdomen. Stomach near navel region. just near the heart. Right shoulder, whole of your right arm, left shoulder, and left arm. Throat and neck region, face, forehead, top of the head, and whole body. Simply bring the attention to the whole body. Or gently turn to your right side. Keeping your eyes closed, taking support of your arms, slowly sit up. So we will do Shitli Pranayam today. So I hope everybody knows how to do Shitli Pranayam. For Shitli Pranayam, what we do is we roll our tongue as if a straw. There is a straw in your mouth, and we suck the air in and then close the mouth and breathe out from the nose. I will show you once like this. Close the mouth and breathe out from the nose. So let's do it for at least 5 to 6 breaths. And then we will relax for a few minutes in meditation. So let's start. And relax. Shitli Pranayam helps us to cool down the whole body. Palms on your thighs, facing the sky. With a smile on your face, just relax. The spine erect, body relax and loose. Gently bring the attention to the whole body. Gently bring the attention to your breath. Breath is going in and out, keeping this body alive.
and relax. Bring a gentle smile on your face. Breathe in with a smile and breathe out with a smile. Become aware of the body and surrounding. And whenever you feel complete, you may slowly and gently open your eyes. Okay. So with this, we complete this session for day 17. Hope you all enjoyed. So let's see you all tomorrow again, same time, 6:45. Bye bye. Those who want to sit for more time, please go ahead and sit for some more time.